Hello, this is seewingyee from the Year Real Estate Network, and welcome to the fourth quarter 2016 update on Central Florida. Again, welcome once again, and thank you for attending this webinar presentation. It'll take approximately 20 to 25 minutes, so I'm going to ask you to bear with me. And so this is again, this is the fourth quarter. We are moving toward the end of this year, 2016, and we're happy to report that Florida, with our partner and consultant Gene Gillum in our network, we have sold more homes in this market than other market that we present for our network investors. So for those of you out there that supported us, for those of you investors that have taken action throughout this 2016, has been a very, very good year. And virtually all of you are very, very happy on your Florida purchase, because Florida, in my opinion, is and in the opinions of many others as well, that is one of the best investment market, because Central Florida is below value, and it's great, the best cash flow and the best appreciation potential. So anyway, so let's get started. Again, I'm doing this presentation on behalf of my partner in Florida, Gene Gillum. All right. So Central Florida market update. So let's begin. Anyway, today's agenda is to we can present to you a number of products. Now, I don't want to overwhelm you folks out there, but each one of you need to really focus on your real estate investment goals and objectives. Identify your criteria, what type of specific properties that fit your portfolio, that will fit your comfort level. Again, throughout the presentation, we're going to go over a lot of great products. And obviously, if you have sufficient financial resources, then by all means, take advantage of these different kind of products that we have. But I don't want to overwhelm you, but in a way I need to, because we have so much great products, so much great investment opportunities, so many different types of investment we have here in Central Florida at this time. And again, I'm very proud to work with Jean Gillum and her team. She's been amazing. I mean, everything she recommended to our investors recently has done well in the past few years, right? And well, so without further ado, let me tell you why many of our investors have done so well in this market. Anyway, we can talk about new builds, great prices, great cash flow, and maintenance free A minus to B plus areas. All right, so outstanding. And then we can also touch on some single family homes, anywhere from low 100K to up to 250K. Tremendous cash flow and appreciation potential in this recovery market here in Florida. And also we can talk about multi-units. We talk about high cash flow, duplexes, triplexes, quads, which is fourplex, financing with conventional loans. So this is the third product. And the fourth product, wow, and the hits keeps coming. The fourth product is the Grove Condo Hotel, and with financing even for those investors that have more than 10 investment loans, and also for foreign nationals as well. So in Florida, Jim Gillum said, we go where the deals are, and the rental market is thriving. All right, as you can see, Central Florida, we believe this is the best area to purchase investment properties in Florida, because it's in Central, it's away from the weather conditions and hurricanes and all that, because Central Florida are not subject to these adverse weather conditions. So, okay, so that's a very good to know. Okay, as you know, here it is, Orlando right in the middle of it, and surrounding little cities in Orlando. We've been promoting properties for the past few years all around Central Florida, Tampa to the west, and Winter Haven, right in the middle of it, right here, Winter Haven, Kissimmee, and Deltona, Sanford, Lakeland, right, and all the various cities and suburbs surrounding Central Florida. That's where we are promoting our properties, and we're doing very, very well. Okay, great time to purchase. All right, let's keep going. Moving forward from now on, 2016, and we beginning to 2017 year coming up very shortly, and in 2019, the Florida's economy is outpacing other states in the gross domestic product by 3% per year. Florida faces a growing single-family housing shortage. Two reasons: shrinking inventory of existing homes, new housing starts that trail the population growth, right? The result is rapidly pushing the prices up in a single-family market. Now you know. Orlando is the most visited city in the world, 168 million people, with a shortage of hotel rooms and accommodations. Florida is cutting taxes and giving incentives for companies to move here, and is on the cheap and cheerful in the Sun Belt. Homestead state homestead state, and no state income tax for those who call Florida home. It's a home run, not just a home. Bloomberg business list of the top 18 cities having the most economic growth in 2016. Guess what? 9 of them are in Florida. We talk about 50% of the top 18 cities in the country having the most economic growth, and half of them in Florida. So now you know all of the Florida cities in the top 10 are located in Southwest or Central Florida, small and moderate sized metropolitan areas. Okay, here are some of the areas: Orlando, Kissimmee, Sanford, Cape Coral, Fort Myers, Ocala, SeeWing, Naples. All right? So clearly, Central Florida is the best place to invest. Orlando Metro is one of the fastest growing cities in the USA. Most visited city in the world, with 64 million people to 98 million in 64 million people visiting Orlando area, and 98 million in all of Florida combined. Number 1 family's destination in the world, a hub for nationwide and international business, the second largest convention industry in the USA, robust and diversified employee base, 180,000 college students, with the University of Central Florida as the main university, and the other smaller 2-year colleges or VSC, SSC, and FS. Landlord-friendly state, right? Top destination for second homes, top retirement destination, villages. The city of Villages is the largest retirement community. It's the utopia, very upscale. No state income tax for those who live in Florida, right? No personal income tax. Amazing. Sunshine State. It's all about Sunshine State, right? We do not want to live anywhere else other than Sunshine State in the southern and southeast portion. Texas and Florida and California is part of the so-called Sunshine State, including probably Arizona and Las Vegas, I suppose, and Nevada. But as you know, Arizona, Nevada, and California, homes are too expensive. You're not going to cash flow. The returns are not attractive. So the only other areas in the US that are attractive in terms of cash flow, return on investment, is Texas and Florida. And forget about Midwest, right? Midwest is cold weather, is a rust belt state. Those areas are losing population. You know what I'm talking about? Midwest, right? And Mideast as well. Illinois, Indiana, Missouri, Tennessee, New York State, Michigan, Montana, whatever, right? Those are Rust Belt Midwest areas which I would not even set foot on. As an investor, that is, okay? That's how it is. So concentrate on Sun Belt state, sunshine, people where the population are moving toward these areas for the foreseeable future. Okay, so let's continue. Forbes have Central Florida as one of the top 2 places in the U.S. to invest. Orlando Metro, fastest growing city in Florida, second best job opportunities in the nation, booming health and computer science industry, and still very cheap housing markets. And the rents are increasing, believe it or not. Amazing, amazing, absolutely amazing. Banks are still foreclosing and keeping the prices down. Okay, so we have some REOs from on a consistent basis. So take advantage of these REOs, real estate owned foreclosure properties, very good value, right? So Florida is a judicial state. It has taken years to foreclose on a particular homeowner. We are the last foreclosure market to recover, so which is good. Prices are still down, so good value, below market value for our investors out here as we speak. Okay, market prices lower than replacement costs. There are more renters than ever. People want to remain mobile. As you know, right? Right now, there are more renters than ever in the history of US. People are renting everywhere in the US due to the last recession and the crisis that we experienced 7 to 10 years ago. So there are many more renters than ever before. So that bodes well for landlords, that bodes well for real estate investors such as you folks out there. Okay? Rising tourism, creating hotel accommodation shortage. Orlando, again, there's so many tourists from all over the world coming and is growing extremely fast. Disney World is an amazing place. There's such a shortage of hotels and to accommodate the 64 million people that goes there every year. It was just amazing. And for those of you who purchase in Florida, expect your tenants to stay at your property anywhere from 2 to 3 years or more, right? This is a renters nation moving forward, as we all acknowledge. Low prices plus low interest rates plus high rents equal the perfect storm of opportunity for investors. So who lives here, who works here, who rents here? And it's a young population. Many of them are college graduates. There's a lot of engineers and high-tech workers are coming to Central Florida, a lot of jobs, a lot of great companies. University of Central Florida, one of the largest universities, second largest in the US. Many of you do not know that. Research Park, engineering, computer simulators, naval base, IBM, Siemens, US Air Force, Army National Guard, Trader Joe, huge distribution center, Boeing, Northrop, right? Defense contractors, Siemens, Darden's restaurants in Lake Mary, Port Canaveral, North America's second busiest cruise port, right? Very diversified economy, and it's amazing. Amazing. The growth is absolutely stunning in Central Florida for years to come. Some of the areas, right? Great new areas, new office buildings, new lot of jobs, medical city, very important area in Orlando, medical city, okay? Healthcare places, as you can see right here, all right? Tremendous place. East Orlando, North Orlando to Cape Canaveral, as you can see, right? DeLand, Sanford, Winter Park, All this area is amazing growth. Number one in the nation for aviation and aerospace. Number three in the nation for financial and insurance. Number two in the US for number of professional, scientific, and technical service establishments. Second in the US for defense and space systems and manufacturing. Whew, whole bunch of things, right? So all these healthcare related industries, it's just, you have to be there. I mean, some of you, like most of you purchase properties through our network with Jim Gillum, sight unseen, which is fine, 95% of you. And virtually all of you have a very, very good experience. But 5% of you, I encourage more and more of you to go there to spend a few days with Jim Gillum. She will show you around. You'll be shocked about the area in terms of economic growth and the future for Central Florida. Okay, so commit some time, take a 3 or 4 day trip or a week or even a weekend trip to go out to Orlando and just see it for yourself. Just don't take my word for it, all right? So everything there, the basketball team, NBA team's there, Universal Studios, and Disney World is growing. They are building more attractions. They are building more entertainments. They have more land to build. It's just amazing. There's a lot more land, which is not the same as Disneyland. As you know, Disneyland in Anaheim, there are no more land to build, so they cannot expand. But Disney World is so much bigger than Disneyland, and there are more lands to build. They are constructing more entertainment and attractions in Disney World as we speak. All right, so now you know the real deal. Okay, Tampa. We're also promoting Tampa. You know, the from Orlando area to Tampa. So you see this from Central Florida to the west of Florida, and in between we have Lakeland and Winter Haven and Tampa. So we're promoting these areas as well. Very fast growing. Tampa is just as fast growing as Orlando. See all these little cities in between that we're promoting homes. I'm not gonna go there, spend any more time. You take a look at it yourself. All right. Warren Buffett, he have some holdings over there. Legoland in Winter Haven. I mean, all kind of companies and corporations. Walmart, distribution center, right? It's just amazing. Okay, let's go over some products, the so-called products. Now, this is new construction, new builds in Winter Haven and Lakeland, right? So we've been promoting nice new construction around 160K in Winter Haven, right? And many of our investors have purchased this new construction 4 to 6 months completion time. Okay, 4-bedroom, 2-bath, 168K, positive cash flow with 25% down, right? All these great numbers, very, very good community, great potential for appreciation. Okay, these are the numbers. Okay, good cash flow at 25% down payment, $500 to $600 net monthly cash flow. Right, you get a lot of incentives if you purchase these, right? If you use their lenders, they will give you a lot of closing cost reimbursement. All you need is to reserve the unit is $1,000, right? So great value, very little maintenance. That's the key for new construction, right? And of course, we have resales on a weekly basis. This property is probably gone now, but just to go to show you the staggering numbers. This is a single family home, 4-bedroom, 2.5 bath, a little bit more than 2,000 square foot, only 169K. This is our foreclosure REOs. The peak price back in 2006, 2007, 2008 is around 300 grand. So there's a room to grow, equity projection into the future, right? 25% down. The gross rent is 15 to 1600, so your monthly cash flow could be around 500 or more. So very good deal. This is a B plus A minus neighborhood, so they have a lot of potential for appreciation on this type of price ranges. Single family homes, okay, and again same thing here. This is a higher type 219K, about 2,100 square foot in Orlando. Very good neighborhood. So expect appreciation potential in the next 2, 3, 4 years, 6 to 7%. I don't know. I don't have a crystal ball, but Uh, it's a good number, right? So this is about like 7% cap rate. Gross rent is around 1,800. So you put 25% down, $300 to $400 monthly net cash flow. All right. So multifamily, we have the best multifamily products in the entire country here in Central Florida. That's clear cut. Okay. Many of you been part of our network for a few years. We've been promoting multi-units, and a number of our investors have purchased multi-units from Jim Gillum, and they have done very well. Great below market value, great cap rate of around double-digit return, 10% cap rate, 20 to 25% cash on cash return, around 35% or more total return on investment. It's amazing cash flow, right? One example is like 360K fourplex, renting for 3,800. You put 30% down, you have net $1,600 per month. This is amazing cash flow, all right? Multi-unit. And this one is really amazing. This one probably already sold as well. This is a duplex for 189K. Looks like a mansion, right? 3,000 square foot, built in 2007, very, very new, right? You put 30% down, the gross rent is 2,000, and your net cash flow monthly is 794. Tremendous numbers, great, great neighborhood, very new properties. So very rare to have something like this with the square footage and the new, relatively new property. And of course, we've been presenting the Grove Resort and Spa for the past 3 months, and a number of our investors have done their due diligence and research, and they have pulled the trigger, and they're going to be a happy camper, hopefully for years to come. The Grove is an iconic resort condo hotel for sale. The units are amazing. The people, this developer, Benchmark, and BFI Partners have purchased this development from a distressed developer, like back 3 years ago. They were under the bankruptcy. So the bottom line is they have purchased this building at below market value, way below. So this type of square footage, this is a luxury condo hotel in the heart of the Disney World area. And there are 4 floor plan, 264K, 274K, 294K, and 309K. If you look at the square footage and the luxury type of condo hotel, it's just tremendous bargain, way, way below market. So 2-bedroom, 2-bath on a Palm is already 1,200 square foot. It's kind of hard to see. The second floor plan is 2-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,375 square foot for only 274K. The third floor plan, 3-bedroom, 2-bath. Oh, so hard to see. Like 1,400 square foot for 294K, and the largest one, 3-bedroom, 3-bath, I think 1,500 square foot. They look so great, and the bottom line is you're gonna get this type of purchases. You put 25% down or 30% down. Your monthly net cash flow anywhere from $800 to $1,000. So that means the cap rate is projected to be around 8 to 9% cap rate, right? Cash on cash returns double digit. Anyway, there's a lot more to it than this. It's a great purchase. The Grove, Orlando's newest award-winning vacation home resort. They won all kinds of stuff. Phase 1 is selling fast. There's a total of 800 units. The phase 1, for the past 3 months, they were like, I'm not exactly sure, maybe about 150 units of selling the phase 1. 1/3 of them already been sold in the past couple of months. And phase 2 and phase 3 will be more expensive, so you get in early and you will be a happy camper. And our consultant name is Nicholas Rohrbeck. He came to our live events recently. So his phone number right here, as you can see, great luxury bedrooms fully furnished from 260K. Tremendous value, and this is an iconic resort once it's completely built up in the next few years. But get in early because it's an amazing deal. This condo hotel, this resort is 3.5 miles from the west gate of Disney World. And if you look at the comparable hotels in the area, the condo hotels, you are Margaritaville. They are also selling their units, but on per square footage wise, they are double the price. We're selling for 300K. They're selling similar square footage for 600,000. So the people that purchase at Grove are getting half the value of in Margaritaville of the Jimmy Buffett fame. Okay, so you're buying the Grove unit at below market value, and you can have a very good cash flow based on the projection of 78% occupancy rate throughout the year on this condo hotel. There's a very good projection. You have the best developer, the best property management benchmark. They are managing the property. This is a completely hands-off, hands-free, turnkey condo hotel. Great value, a lot of great amenities, one of a kind in the Orlando area. As I said, undervalued because the developers bought the 160 million project for a mere 20 million. Tremendous discount. They bought it from a distressed developer who couldn't get financing. All right, and the savings are passed on to you. That's why you're getting such a great price for the square footage that you're getting. You can get a lease back ends in February 2017. They will between now and the next few months until February of next year, 2017, you will get 10% lease back for the first 2 years. Price will increase January 1. We're talking a few weeks away, and increase each month until it reaches the market value and the construction value. So next few years, you're buying the below market value. Use your vacation condo as much as you like after the first 2 years. Okay. There's a water park. There's so many amenities in this particular resort. It's truly amazing. Okay, on this growth opportunity now will not last long. If you purchase this phase initial pricing, you're gonna get the best unit on sale. Lease back for the 10% lease back for the first 2 years, which is an amazing guarantee. Prices will increase to at least $50,000 or more, maybe more in next in this coming year and beyond. Okay, many buying more than one with the idea of selling the second when the prices go up, and definitely a resale market to a lot of South Americans who want the best unit right now and they're paying cash, or the Chinese market from mainland China, they're buying a lot of these units at a time as well. So you have mainland Chinese investors, you have South American investors, and everybody else, including our network, okay, fighting for this precious, great below market, high cash flow, high potential condo hotel units. Financing for all of you with 30% down, even if you have more than 10 mortgages. So if you qualify for financing, you have a good credit score, good job, good down payment, you qualify. Again, the first 2 years, you can use it 2 weeks for a year for free. After that, you can use your unit as much as you want when you go there for vacation, except you don't collect rent when you're there, staying at your own unit, right? But which is okay. All right, the bottom line is everything we promote to you, or whether it's single family home or multi-units or the Grove condo hotel or the new build construction, we have property management in place. Your property as good as the property management because they are the eyes and the ears. We have some great property managers. We have about 3 or 4 of them throughout Central Florida. So this is a turnkey, hands-off, passive investment, right? And 70% of the lease of your rent or your rentals, they renew after first year. The typical time to rent your property once you close escrow is around 3 weeks. 8% property management fee, which is a discount. Our property management, typically they're managing over 600 homes. They have a large staff. They will do everything for you. Dedicated maintenance company, subcontractor, 2 certified home inspectors, right? Online owner statements. 77% of all renters stay more than 2.5 years. Right? Great rental market. So what does Jean Gillum and her team do for you? She will identify the best properties with the highest yields clearly, provide easier to understand property and projected income profile so you can make informed decisions, right? The cash flow sheet that you've been looking at, that's what we are showing you. Secure financing, we have our lenders, several of them, right? We can recommend them to you. We have done arrange for everything, home inspection, home insurance, repair estimates, everything done on your behalf. It's all turnkey. Provided we can do all the closing for you, and we can turn over your property over to our managers once you close escrow, market your property, qualify the tenant, invoice the tenant, handle everything on your behalf. Maintenance, repairs, everything. That's what Jean Gillum and her team does for you, and she's been doing it for a long, long time. We're glad to have her part of our partners. We're helping a lot of people. We make a lot of money buying property in Central Florida, and you guys can do the same. All right. So that's all I have to say. And I'll thank Jean and her team once again to promote this great market. We don't know how much longer this great deal is going to be around. Who knows, right? But if I were you, I buy real estate and wait instead of wait to buy real estate. Okay, so you know my phone number, you know my contact information. I'm very reachable, very accessible, and I love consulting, mentoring, guiding all of you out there. If you're if you're serious, you're committed, and you got really want it badly to create wealth through turnkey investing the way that we're doing it. Okay, thank you so much for listening, and look forward to working with you in each and every single one of you. This is SeeWing Yee from the Universal Network. Thank you so much, and have a great day. Goodbye.